Okay guys, I am here to do the first impressions video that I promised. It's gonna kind of be like a get ready with me and I'm gonna come back and talk in the portions that I'm using the actual Mary Kay products, because that's what this video is about. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on stuff that's not Mary Kay. So we will get started.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. I've wasted my nights, you turn out the lights. Now I'm paralyzed, still stuck in that time when we called it love. But even the sun sets in paradise. I'm out of pain. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby. Here's my number. I'm out of pain, trying to call home all of my change I spent on you.
Okay, so I did everything on my face other than powder and my eyes that I didn't have Mary Kay products for. So the next step that I'm going to take is the translucent powder. And this is a really nice size. This is 0.39 ounces, 11 grams of translucent powder. So all you do to open it is just you slide this thing in here, which is really nice that it actually opens and closes every single time, because I hate when powders get all in the... So I'm just gonna put it in the cap, and I'm going to use the powder brush that they sent to powder my whole face. And this is supposed to help control oil, absorb oil throughout the day. So I like the finish on this. It's a very lightweight, silky powder. It's not heavy. The brush, again, I don't really love, but I'm using just, for the sake to see how things apply. And I'm going to tap a little bit more into the cap because I am going to set my under eye concealer, and I'm just going to use one of my own fluffy concealer brushes. This is the kind of powder that I really love to set my under eye concealer with because it is translucent, and so I really like, again, the finish that it gives. It doesn't give a white cast to your skin. It's just nice all around translucent powder. I'll have to keep testing it to see if I like it more than another translucent powder, but as a first impression, it really, went on nicely. Not super heavy, not super powdery looking or feeling. So then I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm going to keep my eyes really simple again because I want to see how these products just kind of work on its own. I did swatch the cream eyeshadow in the unboxing video, and it really did stay really nicely. This is in Apricot Twist, just a nice golden. I did prime my eyelids because I do have oily eyelids, so I always need to make sure that I prime with a regular primer. So I'm just going to keep this onto my lid. It is very, very creamy. Almost like too creamy that you kind of blend the pigment of the color out. But I'm just going to kind of tap it. It's definitely not anything that's super strong color-wise. Again, because when you rub it to make sure you don't get creases, you kind of lose the color a little bit. So I'm just going to pat a little bit on, just so I can get a little bit more of a stronger color. But it's really gorgeous. Not super high shimmer. It's just enough to kind of give you a brightening kind of sun-kissed look. So I know my lighting is horrid and you can't see. You can't see. Better with the light. Anyways, sorry about that. And then I'm going to just kind of set it with kind of a coordinating eyeshadow that I have. And it is, I'm going to use a combination of two Inglot eyeshadows. I should have applied it with the cream eyeshadow brush. I'm so sorry. That probably would have made it go on better. I'm just used to putting cream eyeshadows on with my fingers. But I'm going to use this to put the eyeshadow. And this is Inglot number Shine 31 and Shine 8. So I'm just going to take a little bit of each and just packed that all over my lid. Again, they're kind of coordinating shades to the color. So it's really just going to kind of pull it all together for me. Oh, I do really like this shadow brush. It's a really nice shadow brush. Wow. Anyways, I am going to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I am going to take a little bit of this bronzing powder in light medium, and I'm going to take this through my crease, because again, I don't want to add too much to this look, but I do want to have just a little bit of something in my crease. So this is a nice way to multi-use products, especially if you want something, a quick routine, to take your bronzer into your crease of your eye. Really brings the looks together, and it really just helps give you a little bit more without going overboard. And I'm going to use the gel liner, and this is in black. It's a nice, just jet black eyeliner. I'm going to apply this off camera, and then I will give you my thoughts. Okay, so I have put on the mascara and the gel liner. What I will say, my impressions with the gel liner, it's amazing. It goes on beautifully. The downfall of the system is the brush. I like the shape of the brush, but the hairs don't stay together very well. So like when you're trying, you have to just be super careful. But I do like this brush for adding it to the waterline, like the upper waterline. I didn't put any in the bottom because I kept it very neutral. So, but I do really like this liner. It's really nice. As far as the mascara, I do really like this. You have to have some patience with it because you have to kind of keep combing through, and it is a more wet formula. So you kind of have to be careful, you know, that you don't transfer things like that. But I like the way it makes my lashes look. You can't really tell because of the liner, because I have baby lashes, but I do really like the mascara. Pretty nice. Then the last couple steps that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the bronzer. And I'm just going to use it again with the powder brush. Tap it off. This is more, this has shimmer, so I'm just going to add a little bit to my contour line, but mostly I'm just going to add kind of glow to the skin with this. But it doesn't look too awful bad as a contour either. It's not like super disco ball crazy shimmer. I'm just gonna put some over my nose. Then the blush. I do really like this blush color. I keep looking at it and swatching it, and I love it. Just gonna take the same powder brush. Start at my apples, and blend them back to the hairline. I really like this. It's going on really nicely. It gives a nice golden sheen to the cheeks. The only downside to this is just the packaging, but I can just easily just put these in a Z palette, and that's awesome. I really like that. So then now the last touch to finish off the look is the lip gloss. This color is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I love, love, love the smell of this. And it doesn't look too half bad. So here is the look. The lip gloss has a little bit of stick to it, sorry. But not like crazy stick. Alright, so here is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.